This is Fanikumar Shinde. From this video, now we will see how to install a Java software, how to set a path for Java, and check whether the Java software is installed or not, and which version of Java is installed. Now, before going to see how to install a Java, first please like our video and also subscribe the video. Thank you. Now, let's begin with the types of Java. Now, basically we have two types of Java applications are available. One is the JDK and JRE. In these two types of Java applications, we can select the Java application, the type of Java application based on the user requirement. Like, if we want to develop a programs, then we require a JDK, because of if you have a JDK, then you can compile and run the program. Otherwise, if you are already having a compiled program and you want to just run a program, then the JRE is enough. Now, in a types of Java, here we have a JRE and JDK as we discussed now. The JRE, if you want to install a JRE, here it contains only JRE. Otherwise, if you install the JDK, it contains both the JDK and JRE. That's why better to install the JDK software. Now, let's see how to download the Java software and where to download the software and how to install the software. Now, let's see this. Now, basically here the Java is available with Oracle. You can just open the Oracle, and here it can show as a Java SE, that means Java Standard Edition. Here we have an option JDK download. You just click on it, and then you can select any type of. Here these are the operating systems. Here Linux Debian package, RPM package, and now we are seeing Windows operating system. That's why you can download it, this one. And now I already downloaded it, and the present we are seeing how to install the JDK. The version is 8. The JDK 8 we are seeing now. Now here is the JDK 8, a Windows x64, that means 64-bit operating system. You just double click on it. Then click on next, and now it is showing where the JDK is installed. Now see, here we can observe that in a C drive program files, within that the Java folder will be created. Within a Java folder, initially the JDK will be installed first. Now if you want to change it, the directory, then we can click on change and you can change it. Otherwise you can click on next. Now it is installing the JDK. Because of here we are installing the JDK, that means here it installs both the JDK and JRE. Okay, once it installs the JDK software, again it asks to install the JRE software. Here the JRE is also a new directory will be created in a Java, which is already created for JDK. Once the JDK is completed, then the JRE will be start. You just click on next. the JRE is also installed. That means both the JDK and JRE installed successfully. You just click on close. Then you can check whether the Java software installed or not, and again which Java version is installed. You just open a command prompt. In that, type Java space hyphen version. You just click on it. It shows which Java version is installed. Now check it. Now Java version 1.8.0 is installed now. Here it is the Java SE runtime environment. It is 64-bit. Now we can identify like this, and we can check whether the Java is running or not. Now we just click on Java, type Java. Now it is showing all the options regarding the Java. That means now the Java is run. Now here the meaning of that one is, here we are entering the Java command. That means here this command for running the program. That means now the JRE is successfully running. If you have a compiled program, then you can run. Then check another one, Java C. It is also running. Then check how to set the Java path. Now let's open the C. Here program files, and then Java. Now here it is the JDK. You just open it. Here it contains a bin. Also open it and select the total path. Select the total path because of whatever the commands you run. Now you run the Java command and Java C command. Both the commands are here only. That's why you just copy, and in a My Computer, click on a properties. Here we have an option advanced system settings. You just click on it, and here we have an options environment variables in advanced. In advanced tab we have an option environment variables. You just click on it. Now see here user variables, and second one is system variables. Here user variables, if you have set the path in user variables, that means in the top window if you have set the path, here also we have a path option. If you set the path here, then that path will work for only this user. Whatever the user is there, only for that user here that path will be work. But if you have so many users in your computer, then here it works only for this user. If you are logged in with some other user, here that path won't work. That's why you can set the path in system variables. If you are specifying the path in system variables, then it can be applied for all. You just click on path, and we have an option edit. Basically defaultly it comes here because of it's a JDK 8, that's the advanced version. That's why a default the Java path arrived here. Otherwise, if you are using the lower versions of JDK 1.8, here the Java path doesn't come here. At that situation, you just install it and go where the Java is installed. As we see here, that is installed in C drive, program files, in Java, and then JDK. Within that, open a bin and copy the whole path, and then come to My Computer, properties, advanced system settings, and in advanced go to environment variables, and then in system variables you select the path and click on edit, and then you just enter. You have an option new. You just click on it like this. You just enter it, and then it is better to move that Java path to top. You just click on move like this. Now it is the process to install a Java software, to check whether the Java is running or not, which version is installed, and how to set the path. Thank you everyone.